everybody? We're here with RespeCT TV. My name is Brandon Sherrod. I'm here with my boy Zach Cohen, aka, I'll tell you his nickname in a second. So good to have you here, man. So just tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am from Bethany, Connecticut. Grew up with in the RespeCT area with some of the people involved playing basketball growing up. Went to Amity High School, class of 2012, followed by Roger Williams University. I was class of 2016 there. I was always the point guard, one, never even a two, just always the one.
How would you describe your game in 3 words?
Quick, elusive, smart. Basketball's always been my biggest passion. Played in high school, played on the AAU circuit and some top level. Like I said, it wasn't always the biggest, wasn't always the strongest, but I tried to, I had such a passion for the game. When
you started at Amity High, were you a big-time player right away, or how did that development shape up?
So I had to wait for my turn, which was it was definitely frustrating growing up. My junior year, I was ready to play. First preseason game, I broke my arm.
Wow.
So I've been waiting my whole career to get that chance, that varsity minutes, and I had to wait again. Senior year came along, and we had the second best season. I was able to finally get my chance to start all 20 games. We had the second best season in school history.
So in the AAU circuit, who did you end up playing with, and some of the guys that you even played against or with as well?
So I played for a really top caliber team. Played for East Coast Elite for Coach Shawan Moncrief and Wesley Thorpe. Guys like Darren Payne from University of Vermont, Victor Joshua at St. Anselm's, Nate Howard played at Keene State. We had I think everyone on my team the year I graduated, everyone played in college.
That's awesome.
We played some of the top guys. We played guys in the NBA right now: Chris Dunn, Andre Drummond, Kyle Anderson.
And so, moving from high school, what was the recruiting process like for you? Were you what schools were you looking at, and where did you ultimately decide to go? Obviously, Roger Williams.
Yeah. And then I was my thing was too. I was a non-scholarship player. I had a couple different schools looking at me. Never said come and you have a spot. It was always, you can come. We like your attitude. If you prove yourself, you'll have a spot on my team. So when I went to Roger Williams, I had to really compete to get that spot. Ultimately, I was able to. Just came in every day, first one there, last to leave. Was able to, hopefully get that jersey.
And so, how many years did you end up playing at Roger Williams?
So I only played for my first year. I played my first year. My dream was to play college basketball. I was fortunate enough to make that dream happen. Like I said, a lot of different circumstances happen. A lot of different players start coming in, especially in college. Just always recruiting other people in front of you all that time. And then, sat down with the coach and decided maybe I wouldn't be coming back next year. And at that point in my life, that was probably the most devastating blow. You work your entire life, and at that age, nothing else matters except for ball. So you're not playing basketball for the first time in your life. It's, what do I do now? What do I do next? It was tough. I went through kind of, a whole month of, trying to figure stuff out. And, ultimately, sometimes stuff like that's the best thing that happened to you. The passion for the game was still there. I still had that competitive itch. I actually, fully focused my attention on boxing, which is something that I had done previously. Started competing on the Golden Glove circuit and actually became the 2018 Western New England Golden Glove champion.
No way. After Roger Williams, what did you end up majoring in after,
So I was a business marketing major at Roger Williams University. So I completed my degree, 4 years in the marketing.
That's awesome. And then after college, what did you end up deciding on doing?
I started working full-time for the UCAN company. It's a Connecticut-based company right in Woodbridge, Connecticut. And the company was actually founded to save the life of an infant from Cheshire, Connecticut. Our co-founder's son, actually. He had this rare genetic blood sugar disorder. If he wasn't fed every 2 hours, his blood sugar levels would spike and he'd go into severe hypoglycemia. So his parents were waking up every single 2 hours to go and feed him. If they missed an alarm, their son would have died. So researchers actually in Scotland invented this ingredient that we now call superstarch. It's a steady, long-lasting carbohydrate, breaks down super slow and gives you steady energy over time. So now this kid from Cheshire can sleep a full 8 hours throughout the night without having to be fed every 2 hours. And that implications for athletes, whether you're playing basketball, whether you're running a marathon, it's going to give you an extended release of energy over time with no blood sugar spikes and crashes. It's, I think, kind of my background, just, always never backing down from a challenge, wanting to inspire people. That's what this company provides, and what I'm able to bring to life every single day. We've worked with over 200 collegiate teams, over 30 professional sports teams since 2011. If you count your Big Four sports and major college championships, 56 of those teams have used UCAN or utilized it in their training / workouts or its everyday energy. So right now, we like to say we're the best kept secret in sports. We have a lot of really prolific athletes using it, a lot of Olympians, a lot of big names. We sent to 15 NBA teams. Like I said, 200 collegiate programs. I think we just got our 16th NFL team, so over half the NFL right now is utilizing UCAN.
And so why is it such a kept secret? Is there a reason why you guys haven't been able to, I guess, release on an even grander scale? Because this is one of my first times hearing about.
So I mean, it's slowly in the works right now. We're a small, scrappy company here in Connecticut. I think that's kind of the whole aspect of RespeCT hoops.
There you go.
We have some of the best talent right here. And the one thing about Connecticut is that we all push each other and we all know who each other are. So the name's out here in Connecticut right now, but it's slowly but surely climbing up the ladder. And one day, I mean, I think in the next year or two, you're going to see UCAN everywhere.
That's awesome.
I met my best friends growing up playing basketball. I come here, I get the opportunity to play in the RespeCT open runs, by far the best open runs in Connecticut. And for me, I like it because it's a chance, because I feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. I'm the only non-scholarship player in the entire run. I'm probably one of the few non-professional basketball players. So in terms of resume, I have no business being here. But I come in, and I know I've never backed down from a challenge, and I come in with that attitude every single time. Like, I have something to prove today. I'm going to make a name for myself, and I'm going to, give it my all.
And so if you had one thing to share with any, Connecticut basketball players that are coming up in the ranks, and maybe even some guys who don't think they can, accomplish some of their dreams and goals, whether it's with their team or at the professional level, what advice would you give them looking back on your experiences?
I would tell them really cultivate and build upon the relationships within the community. Like you said, everyone from Connecticut, we know each other. And it's not a jealousy, but it's really, we'll push each other. But if one of us makes it, we all make it, and we come back and we reunite. So stay with that group. Don't lose focus. Definitely keep your friends. Stay within the community. Stay sharp. And it's obviously the generic answer is you got to work hard, but keep those important people by your side, whether it be family or your teammates. But just keep that core niche.